If you care about the real mechanics of survival history, not the Hollywood version, subscribe to this channel now and share it with someone who still believes soldiers always cooked over open flames. What you're about to hear is not trivia. It's a field-proven method that kept men alive behind enemy lines, reduced detection, and turned bare ground into a functioning kitchen. This is the kind of knowledge that disappears when wars end and manuals get simplified. Today, we're bringing it back. Food preparation, had to adapt to the system. Instead of hanging pots over open flames, soldiers would balance their mess tins or even flat stones right over the opening. Bread dough could be pressed and baked against heated rocks. Meat was sliced thin, just to cut down on cooking time. And even coffee, a real lifeline for morale, could be brewed without sending up that telltale signal which honestly had given away so many positions earlier in the war. One advantage that's often overlooked is thermal discipline. Since the fire sat below ground level, the light was hidden just as well as the smoke. At night, this was every bit as important as staying concealed during the day. A glow seen from a ridgeline, well, that could bring a patrol down on you in minutes. But with this method, the risk was cut to nearly zero, if it was done properly. There's a reason, though, why this technique faded from common knowledge. After the war, military doctrine shifted to speed, mechanization, and long supply lines instead of improvisation. Modern armies carry stoves, fuel tabs, and sealed rations. The old skills just weren't taught anymore because logistics seemed to replace necessity. But, and this is important, history shows us that logistics can fail. When they do, both soldiers and civilians end up falling back on the fundamentals. This knowledge, honestly, is still useful today, and not just for nostalgia's sake. In a modern survival situation, whether you're trying to keep hidden from wildlife, maintain your privacy, or just cook efficiently in high winds, the very same principles apply. If you want to try it out now, start small and practice in safe conditions. Use dry, pencil-thick fuel to get a feel for the airflow. Adjust the tunnel angle until the fire draws cleanly, and really pay attention to how quickly the smoke disappears as the burn improves. Once you've got the hang of it, you'll see it outperforms most improvised surface fires, just as we learned in the war, by repetition, not theory. What makes this technique historically important isn't that it was clever, but that it worked when the pressure was on. Men relied on it when discovery meant capture or death. It fed patrols operating for days without resupply. It kept partisans alive in the forests and in occupied villages. It's a reminder, really, that survival knowledge moves forward fastest when failure simply isn't an option. If this sort of hard-earned history matters to you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and share this episode with someone who values real fieldcraft over recycled myths. That's how we keep serious survival knowledge alive.